Why would you do that? Who's sending a flat bottle of champagne? You know what I mean? That's...
Welcome to Common Courtesy with Town and Country. Today we will be assessing your etiquette.
I have a little edge to me, a little wickedness that possibly the Queen and I share, but good manners are important because respect for our fellow man is important, respect for our community and respect for ourselves is important.
A Bridgerton fan approaches you during dinner and asks for a selfie. Do you oblige or ask them to return after you've finished your meal?
Interesting, because sometimes I do oblige, but sometimes that can open the floodgates to other people in the restaurant who come along and decide that they would like to intrude on your personal evening with your wife. So it's a balancing act, I think. The Queen's reaction would be one of delight, one of inquisitiveness. That's if you got her on a good day. If you didn't get her on a good day, then off with your head. My opinion on season 3 is I'm so happy that these two amazing artists, Luke and Nicola, have got their time in the spotlight. I think the Queen, there's a wonderful scene in season 3 where she sees Penelope Featherington at a ball and she asks Lady Danbury, "Who's that?" And I think that's a really wonderful moment of the tide turning and the Queen having a world being opened up to her, the world of Penelope Featherington and beyond.
You see your favourite celebrity at an exclusive industry party. Do you ask for a photo?
Yes, absolutely. I am one of those people. I was at a thing last night. One of my favourite artists was there, Mariska Hargitay, and I am kicking myself that I didn't ask her for a selfie. So yes, I am that person. The Queen, I think, she secretly fangirls after Whistledown. I think there's a huge respect there for Whistledown. And I think that's why she is desperate to find out. She feels that there's an alignment, I think, with her and Whistledown.
A friend requests you pass along a script they've written, but upon reviewing, you determine it is terrible. What do you tell them?
It's a very tricky situation, isn't it? Because you don't want to hurt the person's feelings. Although I am honest and upfront, I think birthing a child that you love and having that criticised is a very difficult, tentative road that you have to take. My wife is a playwright, so I understand the effort that goes into creating a piece of art. So I think tread carefully would be my advice and what I would do. In terms of the Queen, I think she would rip it up and tear it and throw it in the bin if she didn't think it was very good. I think she's quite harsh like that. She doesn't do favours.
Halfway through a delightful dinner party, you realise your neighbour has been calling you Charlotte instead of your own name. Do you correct them?
It depends whether I want to be wicked or not, and whether I want to have a bit of fun for myself. If I am in that mood, then I would not correct. I think knowing someone's name is really important. In terms of the Queen, I think she would correct the person.
An American colleague asks you to run lines, but their British accent is abysmal. Do you say anything?
Yes, I do. I would probably slip the number of a dialect coach that I thought was very good. Portraying the Queen's accent and personality comes naturally to me. My family are very, I suppose, posh is the right word to use. So that etiquette is very ingrained in me. I'm not quite sure what you believe I am to do about it. I can slip into it very easily. I know it very, very well.
You're on stage and notice an audience member is texting during your show. The same person asks you for an autograph afterwards. What do you tell them?
So I would be very gracious and say, "Did you enjoy the show?" If they said, "Yes, I love the show," which were your best bits of the show? Then I would ask them, who were you texting during the show? I'd do it all with a smile.
In the world of Bridgerton, what would be the rude equivalent of texting?
Slurping your tea, or not bringing the cup to your lips. That is not acceptable. is not acceptable. This is acceptable.
A house guest you've invited decides to extend their stay without asking, which conflicts with plans of your own. How do you respond without hurting the friendship?
They're not staying for another night. I mean, that's like rude. No. I would pack their bags and leave them out on the sidewalk of the front lawn or wherever. I would probably be, Angela Bassett in Waiting to Exhale. Get your out of here.
You're making casual conversation with a cocktail party guest, only to realise that they are a royal. How do you recover?
I don't recover. I keep going. Yes, I keep going with the chit-chat. Why not? They're human beings. The same as us. I would have loved to have met the Queen. She was an icon in her own right. And I did actually play, I think it was called Party in the Park, when I was in We Will Rock You, the musical. Brian May played his guitar on top of the palace, and there was this huge party, and the Queen came and watched. The party was performed in the gardens of Buckingham Palace. I never met her then, but yeah, I think the Queen I would have loved to have met.
You're out to dinner, and the restaurant sends over a very nice bottle of champagne, but it's flat.
Oh.
Do you still drink it?
No. Why would you do that? Who's sending a flat bottle of champagne? You know what I mean? That's... No, I would send it back and ask for another.
Your good friend wants to cast you in a movie and you excitedly agree. However, upon reviewing the script, you realise it is awful. How would you get out of that commitment?
Oh, God. I hand that over to agents and managers. That's what I pay them for. Yeah, that would be something that, would be gently done by other people. Thank you for watching me on Town and Country. Bridgerton is streaming on Netflix.